biggest focus here was, you guys, I mean, you can see this battery and the size of it, is how can we get this same power output out of something this large and put it into something smaller.
Welcome to YBC's What's New series. My name is Caleb Drenning, and today we're here with Grant with Milwaukee. Grant, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Caleb. Thanks for having me. Like Caleb said, I'm Grant Fisher with Milwaukee Tool. I am a territory manager with us. Today I wanted to talk about our newest battery platform, Milwaukee Forge Red Lithium 6.0 battery. Biggest takeaways with this guy here are going to be that it is our fastest charging, most power, and longest life time battery out of all of our batteries that we have. Okay. Biggest thing with this is going to be the way in which we have the cells developed in this battery is called a pouch cell technology. And what this allows for is the battery to not have a positive and negative end. Therefore, there's a lot less electrical friction inside the battery, producing the most power. Now, believe it or not, this battery, and I'm going to give you both of these, in comparison to our high output 12 amp hour battery, first and foremost, I mean, you can see
the size,
the size difference between these two batteries. This battery here has the same wattage output as our 12 amp hour high output battery. This is one of our longest lasting batteries in capacity on the market right now. This guy will have the same capacity as our normal high output 6 amp hour battery, but once again, the same power output as our 12O at a fraction of the size and weight. And I'm going to pass these over to you so you can get a good feel for the weight distribution there.
It's very impressive, the size and then also the weight, you can tell.
Yep.
Nice.
So biggest focus here was, you guys, I mean, you can see this battery and the size of it, is how can we get this same power output out of something this large and put it into something smaller. So these batteries you're normally going to find on our outdoor power equipment tools, or just for anybody that is looking for the most power, most runtime. This isn't going to be something that you're going to put on an impact or even a hammer drill. Over time on a circular saw, which is already pretty heavy, it just adds a lot of extra incremental weight that isn't needed. So if we pair the Forge up with these, you're cutting down on a lot of that weight and not sacrificing any sort of power at all. A couple other neat features with this as well is the front here, the battery fuel gauge. Over time, I have seen this plastic to crack. It gets harder and harder to press this the power button on there. Yeah. It's also kind of difficult to see sometimes the more this gets used and abused. We upgraded the front part of this battery to just a all rubber housing. Now you press that button and those battery lights are pretty bright.
Yep, you see it right away. So what about the charging with this?
So charging is another thing with this pouch cell technology, is we can now charge at a fraction of the time with our dual bay simultaneous supercharger here. So a couple neat features with this is you can go from 0 to full in 25 minutes with this Forge battery.
Wow.
You can go from 0 to 80% in 15 minutes. So if you're an end user on the job site, you forgot to charge your batteries last night and you need it in a pinch, you can quickly plug this on your charger and have 80% fully charged in 15 minutes.
That's a lifesaver, yep.
Other neat thing on this charger as well is our new cool cycle. So on the bottom, you will see two fan ports, as well as when you plug it in, you can hear those fans activate. And what this allows you to do is, I'm sure if you've ever used a power tool, the harder you use it, the more demand you place that tool under. You're going to start to feel the tool get warm as well as the battery. So when I talked about my point about this being the longest lasting battery that we have to offer, there is not only, like I talked about, the cool cycle within this charger, it is also built into the battery where it allows for more airflow, and this charger will cool this battery down as it charges.
Can you also use the high output on that charger?
Yeah, absolutely. So this charger will take any one of our 18-volt batteries. Neat thing about this, once again, talking about that time, because time is money and of the essence for a lot of our end users, it will charge 2 batteries at once. It will distribute power to both ends of the battery. Obviously, the smaller capacity battery, it will charge a lot faster. This guy on one of our normal chargers will take well over an hour and a half to fully charge in comparison to the 25 minutes that it takes to fully charge our new Forge battery on our supercharger here.
All right. Yeah.
So just 3 main key takeaways within this Forge battery is it is our fastest charging, most power, and longest lasting battery that we have to offer. And you will see throughout 2024 here a Forge 8.0 and a Forge 12 amp hour battery.
Okay.
That way we can get that same capacity that our current 12.0 has to offer.
All right, well, I got to say, this has been exciting. We're excited about the Forge and getting it in all our stores, so appreciate your partnership.
Awesome. Thanks,
Thanks,
Caleb.
Grant.
Appreciate it.